guys, Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, what we're going to read on in this little session is update on the 3 days of darkness. I feel like I'm going to start updating it every week because I feel like we're getting closer, and I've seen other people read on it too, and I'm getting the feeling that we're getting closer to this happening. And then I said, and you guys... Well, we'll talk about how I spelled it and why as we get further into this conversation. Military and Mr.Marshal law. You guys know why I do that. Okay, so we want to read on that. Is that coming? So let's read on, let's first find out which card we should use. Update on the 3 days of darkness. Clear, Spirit. Update on the 3 days of darkness. Should we use what lies beneath? Yes, okay. Clear, Spirit. Military and Mr. Marshal law. Should we use what lies beneath? I had a feeling what lies beneath for both. Okay, so I'm just going to do an open read on the military and Mr. Marshal law. On martial law. You know, is martial law going to be called by the military? That's what we want to know. So, let me, sorry, I couldn't think for a second. Let me shuffle and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're first going to do the 3 days of darkness. What's on the bottom? Red lipstick stain. So I would say this could be feminine energy, but I'm feeling like whatever is causing the 3 days of darkness in this read, it's a stain. It's a stain on U.S. on our country. It'll be a stain in history. Bugaboo. To cause fear and worry. So there's going to be a lot of fear and worry with that. All right, let's lay out three cards. 3 cards across, 3 cross, 3 down. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, and discarded. And I believe this is the reason we're going to have the 3 days of darkness. Because we are going to discard the Orange Menace from office. And we will confirm that. I've gotten it a lot of times, but we're going to confirm it again. Why? Because of all of his bad choices, we have got to get this country straightened out. He's made so many bad choices. We already all know the tea. Everyone in America knows the tea. Everyone in the world knows the tea. We all know he stole the election. He told us he stole the election. Muskrat told us he stole the election. We have proof from 2 or 3 different now. I think 3 different groups who have done the numbers. Yeah, we all know. We all know the tea. And the Orange Menace likes to tell on himself. Everyone's going to be in their fields. Everyone. The Orange Menace will be in his fields because he's going to be getting removed. And his whole cabinet. And we're going to be in our fields too. Because we're going to be with no electricity. In the dark. Yeah, that's going to kind of suck. But I'm willing to have 3 days of darkness. I'm willing to have a week of darkness to get this Orange Menace out. Okay? Love story. This will all be done for the love of our country. Police. Now, in this case, I'm not saying it's the police. I believe the military will be involved in this 3 days of darkness to keep everything calm, cool, and collect. Okay, here we go. Remember that outdated, expired, old news, discarded, and I said, where are we having it? Gotcha. Finding evidence. Getting caught cheating. Because he cheated. And that's why we're going to have the 3 days of darkness. if not more days, while they reset. When we have a country reset, so that MAGA doesn't gather and start trying to fight against everything. Why? Because this orange menace has failed the country. Completely failed. In the end, he's going to want to run away. Let's ask a few questions. Clear. Spirit, are we going to have the 3 days of darkness because the orange menace is removed from office? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is this, the 3 days of darkness, is this so that MAGA doesn't have time to gather and cause chaos? Yes. So we're clear. As a country, we're going to be going through a reset. Is that correct? Yes. Clear. Will the military be involved to keep the country safe? Yes. Clear. Will the military remove the orange menace from office? Yes. Will the main reason be because he stole the election? Yes. We've asked this a million times, but we'll ask again. Clear. Will Kamala, Biden, and Obama come back in once the orange menace is removed to fix the mess? Yes. Clear. Will we have another presidential election in 2025? Yes. Clear. Will we also have another election in 2025 for the House and the Senate? Yes. Clear. Will Kamala win and be the president of the United States in 2025? Look at this. Look how big it's going. It could hit my face. It's going so big. Yes. And it's a big yes. I can feel it. I can feel it's getting close. Clear. Spirit. Are we close to all of this happening? Yes. Clear. It's a big yes. Is this why we saw Kamala last night making her speech? The yeses are just so big. That was yes. The yeses are just huge. 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 Okay, so let me shuffle these one more time because we need to do whatever. What was the next one? Military and Mr.Marshal law. Open read on that. So basically, all we're going to have is the military going to call martial law. So let's read on that. We're going to do an update on that. I've read about it before, but we're getting closer to these things happening, so I want to keep us updated, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so we are on military. Yeah, I kind of. Military and martial law. Okay, just a second. I was interrupted, so I'm trying to think. I was interrupted when I paused you guys, so I'm trying to think if I cut the cards. Just 1 second. All right, so we want to read about the military calling for martial law. Open read and what's going to happen with that whole thing. Knowing they effed up. Who's going to know they effed up? I think the Orange Menace and his clown show. Let's finish reading. Yep. Setting the record straight. The Orange Menace is going to get the record set straight on him. You cheated to win this election. And what you've been doing is all crimes. Your whole presidency is one big crime fest. This card is two meanings. Copycat. Okay? Who's he copying? Other dictators. One of them is Hitler. He likes that fool. He likes that devil. And other dictators. Okay? So he's trying to copycat them in a democracy. And what's he doing to do it? To do it? Chaos. This is what we've been told a million times. Watching SH go down, enjoying the gossip. Sit back and just, everything's going to be fine. We've been told this a million times, not just from me, from other readers, other psychics. Just sit down, get your popcorn, enjoy the show, and we're going to be fine. Okay. Anger management. This is us. Our heads are about to explode. Okay? I mean, the military needs to come in. They need to call martial law soon, because these people are out of control. And before, I used to have some people in the chat who want to argue with me about this, and I've looked it up a million times. I'll say it again in case anybody else comes on here. Yes, the military can call martial law. Is it a common thing? No, not at all. It's very, very extenuating circumstances. I think we're in those type of circumstances. There's been total drama, right? And the military, I believe, is the one that's going to take action. Because of why? MAGA and the Republicans. Also, doing drugs because of everything that muskrats have done also. That, and on top of all of it, stealing the election. I love this. Expecting a new beginning. So I believe that the military will come in, call martial law, arrest the Orange Menace, and a new beginning will happen. We all do need to brace and take caution, because it won't be easy. You know why? Because we all are tired of this. Everybody is tired of the mess. Even a lot of MAGA is tired of the mess. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to deal with this anymore. We want it gone. Let's just confirm. Clear. Spirit. The setting record straight. Is this the card that stands for our military calling martial law? Yes. Clear. Expecting new beginning. After the Orange Menace is removed, will we have a new beginning, a new president? Yes. Clear. Will we have a new election? Yes. Will KAMALA win this election in 2025? Yes. Clear. Spirit. The total drama and taking action, specifically taking action, is that taking action by the military with martial law? Yes. Clear. Is it also removing the Orange Menace from the Oval Office? Yes. Okay. Let's just ask this question. It's kind of a horrible question, but clear. Spirit. Is the copycat part of this card, is this the Orange Menace trying to copycat Hitler? Yes. Clear. And other dictators? Yes. Dictators like Put-Put? Yes. We all knew that, but I just wanted to confirm it. Okay, so, you know, I've gotten this on this reading before, but I wanted to do an update. I'm going to do an update maybe every week on the military and martial law, because I feel like it's coming soon. And so do other readers. So, along with some 3, 5, 7 days of darkness. I've seen 3 days, 5 days, 7 days of darkness. It's dark. Okay, oh, okay, that's it on this one. That was quick. Okay, you guys, that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions or anything you want me to read on, leave it below. I got one more video to make today. Make sure you do something to make yourself happy today. Make sure you do something to make yourself happy every day. We're going through a lot, okay? Love, peace, and happiness, and see you in just a little bit.